Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel. This is BZQ Kitchen and Grill, and today we're making Dr. Pepper Chipotle Pulled Pork. Yes, you heard it right. So, some would say Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper has so many flavors that you don't even need much seasoning because of all the flavors in it. So I actually got this recipe from the Pioneer Woman, so shouts out to the Pioneer Woman. If you don't know who that is, look her up. But we're going to start off with an onion, just one onion. You can cut it up however you want. I like to cut mine up in, semi-thick slices. And once we're done with that, we're going to get that into our pot. Now, I'm using a crock pot for this recipe. You can use whatever kind of pot you want. The Pioneer Woman uses a Dutch oven pot, and it takes about 3 to 4 hours to make this. But I like using the crock pot because you can kind of set it and forget it. So we're going to take our pulled pork and we're going to trim some fat off of it. Now you want to leave some fat on, but not too much because you don't want your pork to be too fatty. There's nothing like making a fat pork taco, and I don't like a lot of fat in my pork. So try to trim it down, but it does give you a lot of flavor. So as you can see, we're trimming this down. I'm going to flip it over and just get it nice and neat. But, you can trim it however you want. You don't have to trim as much fat off of it if you don't want to. The choice is yours. You can do it however you choose to. So we got our crock pot here. Now I'm going to take these onions and I'm going to put them on the bottom. So this is where you want to lay the onions. You're going to put your pulled pork right on top of those. So we're going to take our pulled pork after we drop the onions in, and we're going to season it liberally. Now I've got my own seasoning. You can season it however you want to. Black pepper and salt, but you want to get it nice and coated so you can get all the flavor that you can out of this pork roast. Pork roast is a very forgiving meat, so it's not saying that you can't over season it, but you can pretty much liberally season this thing without overdoing it. All right, so once you're done, we're going to put our pork in the pot. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. That's going to give it some nice sweetness to it. And then right after that, we're going to take 12 ounces of Dr. Pepper and pour it into the bottom of it. Now you can use a can or whatever, but you don't want to put too much Dr. Pepper in there because it'll overflow. But about 12 ounces is going to be sufficient for you to put in there. Now if you're done doing that, you want to take your can of Chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. Okay, Chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. Spread that over the top of it, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Once you're done with that, we're going to put our lid on, and then we are going to set the heat for low. Now you can set it to high. Of course, it's going to cook faster, but in this case, I was going to go to bed, and I wanted to wake up to the pork being done. So once that's done, and you wake up the next morning, you're just going to shred it up with a fork. Now this is a bone-in pulled pork, so it's still got some the bone inside. Now you can take that out or you can leave it in. Choice is yours, and it's going to give you plenty of flavor. Man, just looking at this, my mouth is watering already. Like I said before, this packs tons of flavor, and a lot of your seasoning is going to come from that Dr. Pepper. It's going to give you a nice sweet heat with the adobo peppers, the chipotle peppers, and the adobo sauce. Super flavorful. You are going to thank me after you make this. So once again, guys, you can choose to do whatever you want with it, but we appreciate you guys for coming out. This is BZQ Kitchen and Grill signing off. You guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.